Oh na 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 na. Oh na 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 na.
Yes, people, this is your girl TAANSWORLD on Brixton Radio Live.
Good vibration, yeah.
This is the Vital Vibrationz Show, and today we have a very special guest by the name of Teshay and Makeda. She's a UK reggae artist and sound healer. We're going to sit down with her in a little bit. For now, let's get into this mix.
Forever shining this light, we keep it blazing, yeah. Boy, forever shining this light. Hey, hey, hey.
I know me feel mood I speak about this queen I know. Meet her right outside of this one stage show. She tell me say she like how me sing same so. And when she hear the bass move her waist well slow. And she have her edges laid with both 10K in row. The girl I said away make you want stay close. She said if for today she go roll with bro. If she call me OJ well you know that go. And she don't like to be seen so she won't keep low. That's similar to me move incognito. And take her off the scene, windows can't peep through. Go up in the hills where the tall trees grow. To a location only we know. We reach with destination, watch the breeze know. We speak philosophy and things she read about. Then view the constellation blowing with smoke.
I like what you think about me. In this moment, just think about us. Say you prefer to be free. Don't you see that it's never enough? I'm trying to give you what you need. My love you'll receive if you really want. So let's proceed. Moments like these ain't something that you got for too long. I'm trying to learn to give it all to you. I'm trying not to care 'cause you're still so special to me, baby.
So special make you smile if you frown. Take flight if you don't. You hit my line, ring the phone. Say you're might in the town. Many nights spent alone. So you're tempted to doubt, but you can't bend without me. Make love surround. We are queen in her glory. I'm lost in her gaze. Eyes bright like the morn. I'm avoiding the shade. Heart in cold, now it warm. Used to dark like a spade, but she not draw no card. And me not play no games. So what you say?
I like what you think about me. In this moment, just think about us. Say you prefer to be free. Don't you see that it's never enough? I'm trying to give you what you need. My love you'll receive if you really want. So let's proceed. Moments like these ain't something that you got for too long. I'm trying to learn to give it all to you. I'm trying not to care 'cause you're still so special to me, baby.
White plantain for Sunday morning. White plantain for Sunday morning. It starts spinning time we walk in. White plantain for Sunday morning. White plantain for Sunday morning. It starts spinning time we walk in. Well, bright and ting this Sunday morning. I play the fry planting, that's what we start with. Deep on the side, we sip that real slow. Mid leaves smell nice, we pick what we grow. Yeah, mountain sides, birds fly by, light blue skies, your deep red eyes. This my kind of vibe, none a neighbor know. Redeem my flow, so we not even box it low, no. And it's my favorite thing. Linking up with you on a Sunday evening. Yeah, yeah. You know I'm loving the vibe. You wanna keep me smiling. Gotta wake up to my fried plantain for Sunday morning. Fried plantain for Sunday morning. It starts spinning time. Oh my, oh my. Fried plantain for Sunday morning. Fried plantain for Sunday morning. It starts spinning time. We walking.
Yeah. like cook food, you fucking with a good dude. If you riding with me, baby, ain't no way you could lose. Welcome to the winning team. You could tell me anything and everything will be alright. You could stay with me tonight. Good if that's what you would like. And take a real woman, make her home feel warm inside. Promise I won't bite unless you got
Yes, people, this is the Vital Vibrationz Show, live on Brixton Radio. If you're locked in right now, let me see some star emojis. This is Vibe Planting with Lila Ike and Joey Badass.
Cause I believe what we eat got the power to heal, to kill. The energy is real and I don't take your shit for granted. Take my hand and let's enjoy the fruits and seeds we planted.
Vibe planting by Sunday morning. Head start spin soon as me walk in. Southbound skin, girl, tell me where you been. Me can't stop but grin and you love me drowning.
Vibe planting by Sunday morning. Vibe planting by Sunday morning. Watch your head start spin when time we walk in. Vibe planting by Sunday morning. Vibe planting by Sunday morning. Hey, your head start spin when time we walk in. Why you give me that fried plantain and breadfruit? Give me my ackee too. You know how I do. Get me like your vibe when you whipping it up in my kitchen. You tough green juice dripping a cup, liquor scallion, onion saute. You know you the on the mission all day. Sharply slice right through. Know you not play. Sip liquor Chardonnay, so that my one babe. Yeah. Give me my fried planting every morning. Yeah, you don't know it's going to be breakfast in the morning. Really like seeing in the kitchen. Yeah, so fry up some fried planting. I kill like a breadfruit. But even if we do it in the kitchen alone, we can go in the riverside. It's hard, oh yes. It's really hard to stay up with everything happening all around. It's like all I see is sin. Hate is in the air, love is diminishing. I'm just trying to balance and just want to do my thing. Trying to find the little light that's left out there in the world. Want to use it and go inspire every boy and girl. I to make them know say love is still the ultimate goal. Put that light within your heart and get fire in your soul. But it's hard. Oh gosh, I know it's hard. Oh yes, I know it's hard. Oh yes, I know it's hard. But you see true love conquers all sin. Oh, we gonna be alright as long as we still breathing. True love above all things. Yes, we gonna be okay as long as we got life. Yes, I crack jokes a lot, but who really cares about the pain I got? Oh gosh, tell me who cares to hear me out? Not many unless there's something to hear about. Still I give up myself, even when it's a detriment to my health. Blessing everybody, I leave them no help. Cause I know sometimes things go wrong, and when you're there, so I try to do right. Cause it's hard. Oh gosh, I say it's hard. Oh Lord, I know it's hard. Oh gosh, I know this hard. And true love conquers all sin. We're gonna be alright as long as we got life. Yes, true love above all. It's gonna be okay as long as we're still breathing. But it's hard. It's not an easy road. It's hard, it's really hard. I know it's hard, it's really hard. It's hard. Oh yes. But true love conquers all.
True love is so hard to find. Ooh, I would never find another like yours. You would never find another like mine. No, no, never find another like mine, girl, girl.
Yes, people, it's your girl TAANSWORLD, and this is the Vital Vibrationz Show. Trying to make a Monday morning feel like a Sunday morning with some Jacure, True Love.
Yeah, there's no turning back in. Oh, baby, I love you like that. You know I got your back, yeah. Always gonna be like that, yeah. Yeah. You know the truth. This is something special. We gonna keep it alive, yeah. Now we coming from nothing, but we try to make something. And this is where we are now, yeah. I said true love is hard to find. Oh yeah, I will never find another like you. You would never find another like mine. It's so hard to find. Ooh, true love is hard to find. Yeah, you will never find another like mine. I will never find another like you. No, baby. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I will never leave you. Ooh, yeah. Always have you by my side. Ooh, baby, I will never leave you. Always have you by my side. Oh, yeah. True love is so hard to find. I will never find another like yours. You will never find another like mine. True love is so hard to find. Ooh,
Vital Vibrationz Show with your girl, it's TAANSWORLD. This is Hector Roots Lewis with Peace of Mind. Have not heard this one before. This is the eclectic reggae remix of Cleo Soul's Reason. Big up Eclectic Productions.
Listen, listen to your voice, 'cause I'm in love. I can't get love from a goblin. I get so clear in my brain.
This is the Vital Vibrationz Show, and we have the wonderful Teshay and Makeda with us. Tell me if you have ever seen a live DJ set with live vocals and live flute at the same time.
I just know that that was the first one.
So really serious. Honestly, that was so nice. Let's get into this dub. Let's see what it's saying.
Listen to you every day. Oh, why you must need inspiration? Cause I never like a runaway train in the night. your life. Now you used to suffer in a day, whole night. Oh, some of must suffer for the rest of my life. Show up, make sure you grow up. Live a good life, that's you for keep up. I'm good some days, I'ma lay back. Me see the trouble, me I leave that. In my shoes, I'm a tank top, yeah. In my jeans, we cut off from my foot. In my shoes with some bright color socks. Time out, but me nah go wear no flip flops. Cause nothing now mess up my mood. Me just a walk and a move. Go make we rock and roll. Nothing now mess up my mood. Me just a walk and go through. Come make we rock and groove. Scrolling through my timeline, yeah. See a picture that I like. So I press double tap, that's quite fine to me. Sitting under the sunlight, listening to music that I like. It's gonna be a good day. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. But just I live my life. Me I watch me in on my side. I'll fit take care of me and mine. Don't have no time for no cross-cast vibe. No, no, that's how we move. Me just a walk and a move. Gonna make we rock and roll. Boy, no, no, that's how we move. Me just a walk and go through. Gonna make we rock and groove. I see things out the road and I can't stand it. Some can't find happiness, that is so tragic. But don't bring your brother down, that's a bad habit. Leave your sister in a peace, please stop it. Trust me, try your best, but you're not getting on my head. Me just a ease and all I made. Yeah, me just a all I made. Me just a live my life. Me a watch we in on my side. I fit take care of me and mine. Don't have no time for no gas vibe. No, no, that's how we mood. Me just a walk and a move. Come make we rock and roll. Oh, no, no, that's how we mood. Me just a walk and go through. Come make we rock and groove. Yeah. It's how we grooving. Oh, we grooving. No, never losing. It's how we grooving. Oh, yeah, we grooving.
Yes, this is the Vital Vibrationz Show with TAANSWORLD, myself, and special guest Teshay and Makeda. This is her track OMG.
Been conditioned to be for a very, very long time. Comfortable spaces where I roam, but I knew that was not my home. Said I needed to find my own. So I searched and pursued, and this is what I find. Heaven is a state of mind. Your thoughts have to be clear. Thoughts got to be clear. To stay on track, avoid the fears. Oh my God, I got to ground, meditate and pray. Oh my God, 'cause I felt like I lost my faith. Oh my God, eat good, exercising daily. Oh my God, so I can do the most highest works every day. The system got us living like we are not balanced beings, destroying our families. No, we don't value relationships when we need each other to survive in this life. It's getting ludicrous, ludicrous, ludicrous. Yet they stole the world's history, and now they have us fighting against we. Living in a time, call it modern slavery. But now opportunities. Oh my gosh, life is not to what it seems. Oh my God, so I got to reprogram my psyche. Oh my God, eat good, exercising daily. Oh my God, all the death that we paved the way. Oh my, 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 oh my. Life is beautiful, don't you waste it. Free your mind, stay militant. Life is beautiful, don't you waste it. Free your mind, stay vigilant. Oh my gosh, I got to ground, meditate and pray. Oh my gosh, 'cause I felt like I lost my faith. Oh my God, eat good, exercise and daily. Oh my gosh.
Shout out to Ants Boogie and Yai Marita on the live chat. Thanks for locking in, guys.
Oh my God, and as we pray, oh my God, gotta put the most I in yourself every day. Oh my God, so we ground, meditate and pray.
Yes, so that was OMG by the wonderful Teshay Makeda. I feel like there needs to be an applause.
Oh my gosh.
We need some sound effects.
That's why I wrote a
Big
song
up
called
song.
Oh My Gosh, because I say oh my gosh so much.
Really? Is that where it came from?
Pardon?
Is that where it came from?
Yeah, literally. I remember writing it initially with one of my producers. We was like songwriting together, and we read the verse and all of that, and then I just literally was like, oh my gosh, and then he was like, oh my gosh, and I was like, oh my gosh, and there we go. That's how the chorus
That's
kind of
such a
came.
natural, organic way of making music.
Yeah, I'm really grateful for those moments. You know, they don't always come around, but when we're just in flow and it just happens, those are the most beautiful. Well, they're all beautiful, but those are my favorite ones. It's like that. Yeah, this song's special to me.
What helps you get into that flow?
Ground, meditate, and pray. I guess with this particular song, it was more like a reminder of what I needed to do to keep myself balanced, especially with like all of the outside noise, just living a normal life, but then also being in the music industry. Like, if you're not rooted and centered within who you are, like you can sway. And I've had like multiple experiences where I have like gone in different directions and stuff, but in order to like stay rooted and grounded and holding that connection with God, like holding that connection with the Most High is really important. And so I guess when I create that space, that container, I guess, then I can flow within that space, within writing and stuff. So I love when I write after I've meditated. It's like so clear. Or when I'm also really annoyed.
You're really annoyed.
Yeah. Like, this needs to come out.
I feel you, because, you know, I used to write music, and the best music will come out when I'm mad.
Yeah.
But now, like, I'm not that mad that often, so I'm like, not really.
I love
inspired.
that for you. How have you found, like, your peace?
Through hardship. Like, I feel like there's ways to cultivate it, and like as a sound healer and meditation teacher and stuff, like there are ways to cultivate it, and I feel like I should be saying, oh yeah, we can do this to find our peace, and there are so many things. But me personally as well, I've done all the things, but also the main thing that built me to where I am, and I have cultivated my own inner peace, is the hardship. Like, because once you go through so much turmoil, it's like, it just makes you see the bigger picture of life. And when you're like literally like almost not here anymore, you kind of realize what's really important. And once you've been through the worst of it, you know that anything else coming, you can take it on.
It's like faith.
Yeah, it really strengthened my faith. Like everything that I went through, a lot.
I hear you. Yeah, it can bring, like, you just get humbled a lot of the time, and you're just like, do you know what? I'm gonna choose peace because I have to. There's no other way. Otherwise, you're gonna continue repeating those cycles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's actually a piece that I wrote, like, to do with this.
Okay.
I wasn't planning on sharing it, but I can. But it's a bit much.
It's all part of it, though.
Should I run it?
If you feel called and aligned.
Because it kind of explains it better than I could put into words right now.
Yeah, that's what art is for.
All right. So, let me just ground for a second too. So, I seen reality split. My sanity went to shit. So I swallowed 50 pills. I was calling it quits. Woke up 40 hours later, arms attached to a drip. Hooked up to a ventilator like, what the fuck is this? Best believe I was pissed. And I felt like a bitch. I had made up my mind. I didn't want to exist. Like, doctor, why'd you save my life? I was trying to dip. They don't know how I didn't die. My life is a glitch. Fuck attempted suicide. That was supposed to be it. And I hadn't spent enough time wondering why it's like this. There's no wrong and no rights. It just is what it is. Life ain't so black and white. There's grays and blues and pinks, a spectrum of the divine, and it's all in the script. Now my trust in the Most High has never been so big. He said, you were meant to survive. I got plans for you, kid. I kept you alive. Now you better go live. So I'm trying. Yeah, I told you it was a lot.
No, it's powerful.
Thanks.
Thank you so much for allowing yourself to go there, because we can have these experiences and not ever talk about them. And then to get to a place where you feel comfortable, not even comfortable, but where you...
I am comfortable to talk about it, to be fair.
Yeah.
I think it's important to talk about these things because so many people go through stuff like this and then we just all are ashamed or we don't speak about it. Like, I'm very open with the things I go through. I just know that sometimes it's a lot to talk about, like at 10 a.m. in the morning, or like for people to handle. Like sometimes, even some of my friends, I'm like, oh, I wrote this piece about this thing I went through in life. And they're like, oh, I don't know if I can hear that right now.
Yeah. How much capacity? I feel like I love within our generation and like how we communicate. There's like trigger warnings if we're gonna go into certain subjects or like, you know, so people can have that choice if they want to receive those things. But talking about it is what sets us free. Yeah, like 100%. It's necessary. So thank you for going there. And
thank you for listening.
Yeah, thank you. That was really powerful. And girl, you can spit. I didn't even know. Multi-talented right here. Wow.
I've never done that before, like in front of like people and stuff.
How does that feel?
Different. Yeah.
Is it something that you would be open to exploring more of?
Yeah. I just, like I said, I've hit a bit of a writer's block, so I don't feel like I've been doing a lot of that lately. But I don't know. Right. I'm just going where the wind takes me.
Yeah, flow.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I feel like I get writer's block, sometimes I'm not writing because I'm not creating the space to write within my life. And then I'm like, okay, let me sit and hold an intention and meditate and do things that inspire me, and then that just allow it to come through. Even if it's like writing without judgment, writing without like having to present a piece of art. It's I'm just writing for self, and what comes through, it will come through. I don't like to call it block, but I just haven't been, there's different seasons for different things.
Yeah, 100%.
So there's a time for listening, there's a time for speaking, there's a time for learning, there's a time for teaching.
Yeah, I feel that. That makes sense. And like, I feel like we've lost so much of that, like being in tune or being in touch with the rhythms and the natural seasons like of life that we have within ourselves. And even with like the like nature, like even with this whole New Year thing. Like, I'm sure you're aware.
Yeah, some business. Like, I grew up in a community and in a Rastafari mansion called 12 Tribes, and we start the new year in April. Like, that's just been normal.
Thank you.
As I've deepened in my spiritual practices, you hear about spring equinox, and you're like, oh, that makes sense. Because how on earth do you start? How do you start a new year in the middle of winter?
In the middle of a season.
It doesn't make sense. And it's obviously, in my opinion, that it's there it's there on purpose. It's designed that way. So we're not necessarily in tune with our natural rhythms within ourselves and in our outer world. And that creates more disharmony, like, and within and without. I do feel like the collective energy of us, when we're all doing something together, it does get amplified. So, like, I definitely, like, shared some space with my friends over, like, New Year's and, like, reflected. But it was also on a new moon as well. And I felt the energy. It was so powerful. I did, like, a workshop on that day as well. And there's just so much transformation. I feel like it's the season of that. Sorry, I've gone off on a whole nother thing. I do that.
No, it's cool. That's what we're here to do.
Yeah, have a chat.
Yeah. By the way, my birthday is April 1st.
Oh, Aries. Yeah, we talk about this.
Oh, yeah. Wait, so does that mean that technically I was born on the first day of the year?
Practically. Well, it depends on what system you're going to go by. So within spring equinox, I think that's the 21st of March or 22nd.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Which is the beginning of Aries season. But then if you're in 12 tribe, yeah, you start on the first of the year.
Okay. So what was that like, growing up, like, in that mansion?
What was that like? So when you used to ask me that question, I used to be like, it was normal, it was my life. But I would say that it was, when I reflect back, especially now with this season of life that I'm in, we had community, which is something that I don't necessarily see now. Like, we could go to HQ, which is the Rasta House in Streatham, and I know that I will be fed. I know that I will, I learned a lot of my music there, so I sang there. I will see my friends. I would have somewhere to go and I'd be safe.
Yeah.
I would also say that it strengthened my relationship with God, in the sense of, we just, like, growing up in a community that is a spiritual community as well. It's like it's really, really special.
That's a blessing, really.
Yeah, honestly. And then the music, like, the music is what I think has, like, kept me connected to Rastafari through all of my different transformations and growth. Like, the music is the foundation, and I've always loved reggae music. And then I didn't always like to sing it when I was probably, like, a teenager, because I wanted to sing R&B, and, like, we was part of a youth band. So basically when I was, like, 7 or something, the elders would put on shows for, like, Haile Selassie's birthday, all of that. We have, like, main events that go on where the community and people from the outside community would come and we would celebrate. And I just remember, like, loving it so much because of the music. Like, you'd have stage show, all of the artists that would be played in the dances would be celebrated not celebrated, they would share their songs and would have the drumming, and then the kids will go up on stage for the drumming. I was always on the stage for the drumming, even though I was so shy. And just having those things where you know you're going to see your friends, you know you're going to see you're basically family.
Yeah.
And then, so the elders actually taught us. So there was, like, a youth band, and then that's when I really started singing and sharing, and was encouraged to sing, like, message music that had a deeper meaning. And that's the foundation, and I've not stopped. I've had seasons of, like, doing different things, but that's probably the most consistent thing in my life, and how much that has, like, led me to literally this present moment and to everything. So I'm very grateful. I hope that paints a picture.
It does. It paints a really beautiful picture.
Oh, bless.
Like,
well, it wasn't always beautiful. There's definitely a lot of stuff that goes on behind closed doors in close-knit communities. And there's a lot of people that want to find healing in spiritual communities, and they may act out on their trauma towards other people. And like there's certain things that don't necessarily resonate with how I am now, like within it being quite a male-dominated organisation. And not just organisation, I think Rastafari is quite male-dominated in general. And as learning about divine feminine and understanding the power of the feminine energy, just learning how to live with other women well, I think that's really important, which I think we're not taught to. So there's things that I've seen and things that I've experienced that I'm like, okay, like we need to go deeper in the healing, because we only act in certain ways, myself included, like, oh my gosh, shadow work. We only act in certain ways when we're in pain. Yeah. We only inflict pain because we're in pain. So how can we go to the root of that pain and like not mask it with Rastafari or mask it with love and light or mask it with blessings, when behind closed doors we're not happy within ourselves, and that unhappiness is being spread out into different places, and we have to hold ourselves and each other accountable if we truly like want to see our brothers and sisters like in a wider community do better. And I'm very grateful for the people that I do have in my life, because they call me out when I'm moving mad, like, and we can tell each other, and that it takes a lot to get to that space where you can be confronted with your own ego and feel it all, but like be willing to do the work. Yeah,
that's what I was thinking when you said, like, when someone calls you out, like, you can't be in your ego, because you have to know that you need to check yourself. 100%. And you need to be willing to always check yourself. Like,
that's my journey now.
That's like big ups to you, because like not a lot of people can be in that space. And it's hard, like, as someone like who, like, I'm constantly like re-evaluating my actions and my words and like my feelings, like, why am I feeling this way, why am I acting that way? But not everybody does that. So if I'm constantly doing that with myself, I need to also remember that actually not everybody does that though. Like,
not everyone's created that space. And to add to that, like, I've been in seasons where like I'm so like spiritually hygienic, so I'm making sure that I'm taking my spiritual baths, or I'm going out into nature every day, I'm doing my yoga, I'm singing, I'm doing my movement. And then how my life is when I'm making sure that I do my non-negotiables in comparison to when I'm not, and how our energy can leak out into other spaces because we're not like really holding ourselves. And like I've definitely been in a season of like not honoring all of those parts, but then realizing this is actually something that I need to do, because when I don't, my life actually like spirals. And it's so important.
You're literally like explaining my life to me. Because I've like learned this the hard way as well. Like, I have to stay on top of things, and I'm not that disciplined. I've realized through this that I'm not that disciplined, but I have to be, because otherwise, like you said, things spiral, and it gets to my mental health as well. And I'm like slumpy and like getting low in moods and stuff, and I'm like, no, I just need to focus.
It's so imperative. It's like, I would say here it's challenging, like in London, especially when it's winter, or like even summer's not really real, but like when the weather shifts, it does have a major effect on our internal selves. So if we're like, we have to go harder. Like when I'm in different countries, I wake up and I already feel so much more connected to God. It's wild. Like I was in Jamaica, I was like, I will do like my basic stuff, but I don't need to like put on this, it's not really putting on, but like have this shield of protection. 'Cause in London, the energy is very dense. Whereas like in other places, I find that it's like a lot more magnetic and Like miracles happen so much faster.
Oh, I noticed that when I went to France earlier this year.
Really?
But it wasn't like it was like some secluded little village in France. My friend has like a family house there. And I just felt like we were in a dream. Like, we felt like we were just jumped into a different dimension. Like, I know we were on a different frequency to how we normally are here. And like, we're all like doing spiritual practices. So then when we're all living together in that space, it's like our energy is like heightened, like in the best way. And there was so many like divine like alignments and synchronicities that happened that was like crazy. Like we went into the market one day. We kind of had days where we would do like more naturey stuff, and then we had one day where we actually did some material like stuff and went into this market, and we were like, hey, let's get souvenirs for family.
Nice.
And we went into the market, and then some of like our group of like, I think we were like a group of 7 or something, and we kind of split, and some of them went up just for a walk up this hill. And my friend, he found this chapel. He's the one who has the house there. And he said he always goes past this little chapel or monastery or something, and it's always closed. He used to go there every year with his family. And this time it was open. So he went in there, and there was a guy in there playing the flute. And I got a call saying, bring Tanya, they have a flute, she needs to come and play. And then I was like, that's so weird, because I didn't bring my flute because I was packing light and I was missing it too. And then a guy shows up in a chapel of all places, like a holy place. And he had a flute, and he asked me to play some stuff. Like, he had like some music scores. I played in this garden, and it was so beautiful. And then I went into the chapel, and I've never played in the chapel before. And the acoustics was like, whoa. And I remember I've never really like my spiritual background is diverse. Like, I was raised Muslim. I'm a big part of like the Hare Krishna community now, and my grandparents are Buddhist, so like I have bits of everything. And I've always wanted to read like all the spiritual texts, like the Bible as well, but I never got around to the Bible yet, and I haven't really connected that much in terms of in like Christian spaces. So this was my first time that like I'm in the chapel, and there's an altar there, and I'm just playing the flute, and I zoned out like I was in some next meditation. And I look back, and the guy whose flute it was, he's crying, and I'm like, what is happening? And I'm looking around, and everyone's like, I don't know what happened, but I went somewhere else. And it was crazy as well that the flute he had was the exact same one that I have. Like,
oh my gosh.
It was like, it was not a button different.
So
I was
you
like,
literally knew.
literally, yeah.
I've literally got tears in my eyes. Like, my eyes was watering as soon as she started sharing that. Like, that's so, I can feel it. It's like so powerful.
It was so magical. I'll show you videos.
Please.
It was so magical. And I really felt like that guy whose flute it was, he shared his life story with us, and he said that he really likes, like, he was a bit older, and he was like, he really enjoys the company of younger people. Like, he used to be a teacher, and he was kind of healing through some stuff, and it felt like we were called there to like help him and to heal him a bit. Like, the way it happened, it was just like, whoa, like,
that's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I love stories. I love hearing them, like, especially when they're transformative, and you can see that just human connections can like have such big impacts in people's lives, you know, especially the beautiful ones.
There's not enough love in the world anymore of that just genuine.
We don't show it.
Yeah.
We don't show it. I feel like we've been conditioned to protect ourselves so much because a lot of people are carrying so much, so they can't access those points because
the funny thing is, if we show it more, they will be able to access those points, and they will be able to heal.
Well, yes, ultimately, I would say that's love. Love is the answer. There ain't no other. But I would also say that, like, as someone that has struggled to receive love at times, like, and something that I'm still working through, sometimes someone can like love me and love me and love me, but somehow I can't receive it. So then how I give it back may not be in the way that is of the highest love. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So it's like being shown it, and then also having to go into our own shadows to like clean some stuff, and then then we can transform, but we have to go into the dark places in order. But love is ultimately the answer.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. And music, for me, is like the biggest, like, healer. It always just holds me.
Mm-hmm.
Different songs for different reasons and different seasons, but, like, yeah, it holds. It holds.
If you could pick one song for each season, and that doesn't have to be like summer, winter, spring. It can be like you decide your seasons of your life, or chapters of your life.
Oh my gosh.
I know this is a deep question.
Very. Like, the song that came into my heart in this moment is a song called Real Love by Desiree, which has really carried me. It's been carrying me for years, to be fair, but like Spotify Wrapped came back and it was like, this is your top played song. I was like, yeah, that would make sense, because it's something that I really want to access that sometimes I struggle with. And she, like, she goes, it's okay to give your last dollar to someone in need. It's okay to give a plate of food to someone hungry. Like, stop holding on to material things. And it's like, the way she sings, she's got the most beautiful voice. Real love, oh yeah, yeah. Real love, oh yeah, yeah. And it's just like, it feels like such a warm hug. I don't know what season that would be. I would say it feels a bit autumnal, like when you're shedding, but you're not completely, like, it's the shedding process, but you're still getting the nutrients from the earth. Like, it's still there, like you're shedding, but there's still so much life around. So I would say Real Love by Desiree, and she's one of my favorite artists, actually. Got introduced to her back in maybe there's a song called Gracious Mama Africa. I think I heard that in like maybe 2000 and something, but I got really deeper connected with her music in 2020. And I had the opportunity last year, summer 2024, to actually open for her at Jazz Cafe. It was like a dream come true.
Congratulations.
Yeah, she was so beautiful, because sometimes we meet our heroes and they might not meet our expectations. And she's the real deal, and she reminds me to, like, want to shed more layers of my own ego, because yeah, sometimes we feel like we have to be a certain way to be accepted in certain places, especially in like entertainment industry and stuff. But like, she's just real and truth, and is on her mission, and the mission is the most important thing, but also is able to be graceful and show so much love, you know, but also like call out, like not afraid to use her voice for why she has it. And seeing someone do that unapologetically is a deep inspiration for me, because the unapologetic truth but with love is something that I inspire to embody in the best way.
I feel like as you were saying that, I was like, but that's you. That's you as well.
I'm working on it. There's so much deeper that I want to go, but I received that. Let me receive that.
Yeah, exactly. Your music has really uplifted me as well.
Aww.
I feel like you do embody that. Like, even the things that you're saying in some of your tracks, like how you're focusing on, like we were talking about that discipline of like spiritual hygiene and exercising daily and stuff, like those are things that really resonate with me. So for me to hear someone singing about that so beautifully as well, it's like a driving force. And
Thank you.
Something that's so uplifting to just be like, keep going. Like, you're not the only one trying to do all of this as well.
Yeah. We have to go to those places. And I remember when OMG came out, actually, no, not before it came out. So I was staying with a really beautiful family at the time, and the demo came back, and I was playing it in the house, and my landlady's granddaughter, like, she was like 2 at the time or 3, and she was singing OMG, like, after hearing it once. And then when it came out, she said to, like, probably like a year or so later, she said to her parents, like, I think this is a sad song. And it's like, but it is. The first line is like, House of Fear is where I resided. It's like, I'm not in a good place, but I'm going to find the solution with the art. And I really like, with my art, I really try to be as intentional as possible because I want to help people with the music, but it's also helping myself as the messages come through. But yeah, it's sad, but then we can also like find our ways, and just like you said, with like the discipline and stuff. So I'm doing my best, but I'm working on embodying more, because as musicians and artists, like I believe that we channel God. These messages come through as downloads when we receive art and stuff, but sometimes we're not always embodying the things that come through us. And we see that a lot, like with certain artists, like even if we talk about what's going on within certain like hip hop worlds and things being brought out, even though those musics say what they're doing, but still there's different pockets of it. So I would say like my goal as an artist is to really like be about what I say, and sometimes I really do fall short. So giving myself grace, but also doing the work to like match back up to that, but also being transparent and talking about it. Like, like
we're only human.
Exactly.
You
And
can't
we all
be like perfect all the time.
No,
right?
it doesn't
and
exist.
Actually, when you have those dips, like, or when you fall off your game a little bit, like that's when you learn. That's when the lessons really integrate.
Exactly.
Then if you didn't dip, you wouldn't have learnt that lesson to then propel you up higher.
Yeah. There's some lessons that, you know, I was speaking to my sis, and she's like, I don't want to learn that particular lesson again. I'm like, I hear you, but God is going to give us what we need. And we have to get out of our own egos in order to like really like go there. And that's the journey. What's
the hardest lesson that you're struggling with right now?
I would say some of the past mistakes that I have made in like certain relationships, so like friendships, and how I've not always been as considerate because I've been in my own trauma. Not making an excuse, but like how sometimes my actions can impact another person is something that I'm really like learning to see it from their perspective, obviously see it from their perspective, but also forgiving myself for like not showing up in the best way, and giving myself grace. So I would say that that's something that I'm like literally alive and present and real and beating in my heart right now.
Thanks for sharing that.
Yeah.
And being open.
Thanks for listening. So it's like this deep work. But when we are willing to do whatever it takes to like be the best versions of ourselves, and I mean best doesn't always mean joy and happiness, it just means real, authentic, true, and connected to the Most High. For me, when we really allow ourselves to go there, there's so much magic that's on the other side. There's so much miracles that we can quantum jump when we just literally make one decision that gets out of our own way. It's like a whole nother timeline because you took that leap of faith, you know? So,
it's crazy how much we get in our own way. Like, I just realized myself how much I do that and how much I was blocking my own blessings just because I don't have confidence.
Literally.
And I'm scared of judgment, or I'm judging myself, or I'm a perfectionist, or I just stop, like even this show itself, like, I was planning to do a podcast for years, and I just never did it because I was like, no, the visuals need to be right, this needs to be right, like, I need it to be perfect. And then, like, it was kind of really aligned how this all came together. But if I hadn't have taken that first step to just be like, Bonnie, I'm just gonna just go for it and just do it and see what happens and let God take control. Like,
that's it.
Stop being such a perfectionist about it. Because
who does that serve? That serves the ego. It doesn't serve like spirit and like self, and beautiful the awareness of how much that may have impacted so many different pockets of life, because if it's affecting one thing, it will affect other things as well but it's confidence.
It does. Like, one thing leaks over into like all the other aspects of
my God, I've been the same as well. Like, even with my music, like the music that I have been creating over the last 2 years or so has been so deeply vulnerable and personal and shows a different side to me. I've been scared to share it with the world because I'm like, people like, but then it's like, no, stop. Like, if you have a relationship with the Most High and God gave you this, like, you need to share it and just let go and move forward. But it's the ego. Like, I'm like, my feelings, what if people don't like it? Judgment. And like, even, there's so many spaces. I've had so many opportunities in music that I don't always show up as my best self because of imposter syndrome. Like, I don't think I'm good enough, or it's not perfect. And this fake year, I'm like, no, I need to show up authentically, like more, even in my mess, because it's real. And I feel like people resonate with what's real. People can sense what is a performance and what is real. And we know deep down. I'm like, oh my gosh, I kind of did a journey with a special grandmother Herb recently, and she showed me myself.
Really?
I'm still integrating it a lot. And the truth sometimes is, the only way out is through the truth. Whereas we'll be forever battling ourselves. Because you'll have all of these ideas and downloads that come through. Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. But if we don't allow ourselves to do it, we're not going to receive, or people are going to be, they're not going to receive our medicine, and we're not going to receive the medicine because we're caring about what other people think.
Yeah. It's almost like it's not even our decision to make.
Right.
It's almost like kind of disrespectful to the divine if we don't follow through.
In it, it's like your mom told you to do something and you're like, I'm going to do it my way.
Yeah.
And then it takes 10 minutes to get to Brixton Station, but you're like, nah, I'm going to go my way, and it took you 2 hours. And what is this delayed destiny?
Yeah.
When we put our ego in the driving seat. I know.
Yeah.
I need to hear it too.
Yeah. We just have to let go and let God.
Oh, take a deep breath. Yeah.
So messenger.
Yeah. Do you want me to talk about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's kind of relevant to...
I guess so, like messages.
Yeah, like it's not even our message to like...
It's...
To be honest.
How have
like,
you made it about you?
Like your channel. So
honestly.
It's your duty to just... Like that's how I feel sometimes, like playing flute in meditation settings. Like I play at this place called Studio 108. It's a meditation center in the Bhakti community. And whenever I play, like sometimes people will ask me to solo. And I do, and I don't like in that moment, I'm like in that place where that flow state, and I'm not even really remembering what I'm doing. I'm not even in control. And then when people say to me after, oh my gosh, that was so good, I'm like, it wasn't even me. And then I sound a bit crazy because I'm like, I can't take credit. It wasn't even me. But it's really true. Like, it's coming through us. So we can't feel like, it's not my place to show off or like to let this sound come out of me. Actually, it's not. It's coming through you. So it's your duty to let God speak in whatever way that he's using you as a vessel to speak through. Like, we just have to allow it. Like, we can't, it's almost like, I don't know, it's not that, it's the ego getting in the way, but almost in the opposite way.
Yeah,
because it's like,
it's a sabotage.
Yeah, it's like, I don't
it's
want
so
my
smart.
ego to be fueled by this positive feedback because I'm not doing it for that reason.
And that
But
becomes
then-
addictive.
But then it's like, where's the balance? Like, because I don't I almost sometimes don't want to go all out when I play flute because I don't want people to think that I'm showing off or that I'm performing. But at the same time, it's where I'm guided to go. So then I should just let it flow because that's what
you're
telling me
supposed to do.
That's where the spirit is going. But then when I do receive the feedback, yeah, there is a bit of my ego that's like, oh, yay, I did good. But, like, I don't want that. So I'm like, just shut. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
Yeah, I don't know the word to describe it, but I feel it like, all the time.
I feel like I'm glad that you understand it because if I was explaining this to somebody else, I feel like they'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, just accept the compliment and move on. But I'm like, no, but like,
it's me, but it's not me. But it's like, why, when someone tells me, but it's also, you've got to see it as they're seeing the divine in you. So they're seeing God in you and feeling God in you, and they're receiving that. So it's almost them giving reverence to God through you.
Yeah.
Because you're doing God's work. Does that make sense? But it's still, the ego still wants to take credit.
Yeah. Yeah. It's landing slowly.
Yeah. I'm telling myself that too. Like, especially when things can happen on the opposite side of, like, I've been told countless times that I'm too much, or
really?
Yeah. Or I've had opportunities where I've sang and I've been told I shouldn't have sang like that because it might have made that person, like, we all have our seasons of shine, and there's some days where some of us are shining brighter than others, but it doesn't mean that your light is not shining. It's just resonating with more people or less people at different points. And I've had experiences where I've been told you're shining way too bright. I need you to
they just can't handle it.
Dim your light so I can feel more comfortable. And there's that particular experience that I'm talking about. It's taken me years to process that. Because I'm like, should I have sang like that? But I'm like, I prayed before I sang, and I literally was like, God, you do your thing, do what you need to do, and surrender to that. And once we like let God leave the driving seat, whoever is in resonant or who isn't resonant, it doesn't even matter. Like, ultimately, because ultimately nothing really matters anyway. But the ego likes to attach itself onto so many different things. It wants to attach to feelings. It wants to attach to I'm so great, or it wants to attach to I'm so bad, where it's like, it's finding that God frequency in the midst of it. And it's something that I'm working for. I actually have been on a course at the end of last year called the Awakening Portal, which is like deep spiritual ego work.
Who runs that?
The Ascension Seed.
Okay.
She's doing something tonight actually. It's like a free online
I saw you posted
thing,
about
the upgrade portal. I'm like, if you're free, come and join. I've definitely highly recommend her work. If you're ready to like go to where you haven't been before.
Yeah.
It's very high level spiritual teachings.
Yeah.
But it's literally like, bye ego. And it's scary. But yeah. Messages.
Yeah.
The messages are sounds. And this song's been with me for a long time. So it wrote me, I think, it's almost 9 years old.
Really?
Yeah, when the words and the sounds came through, it'll be 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah, because I wrote it in 2016. Well, it wrote me. And it came through. And I never saw myself as a messenger, but that's the words that came, and I was like, okay.
Well, it's a really good tune in itself as well. I really like it.
Thank you. And just big up to James Shepherd and Calvin First Eye, who also produced OMG, and they also produced my EP, Omega Mother Goddess. Working with men who get you is like such a blessing, because they really can hold that container. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have felt confident enough to like share my voice in these ways. They really encouraged me to release the music. Like, Teshay, you need to release the music, because it was on the hard drive, and like created ways and connected me with their people so that I could be here today. So I want to shout out those two brothers right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
So did they work on this track as well?
They did.
All right, let's take a listen then.
Hi, yes. Hi, you're where I want to be, inspired to inspire. Trading of energy, same focus is required. Whatever you choose, believe in yourself, aspire. Wearing your heart upon your sleeve, receive your desires, ignite the fire inside your soul, keep it burning. Transcend the words of liars, censor yourself, be flourishing. Just listen to the voice within. Know your power. We are all divine. Hear the sound of the trumpets, a message from the Most High. 'Cause I'm the messenger, I love my life 'cause I created my reality. Although I don't control all things, I can appreciate love, life's lessons. Yeah. Blessings on blessings, I am open to receiving them. Raising my vibration, attracting all the good things on this frequency of divine intervention. Although I don't always see, I can feel them. Know your power. We are all divine. Oh, hear the sound of the trumpets, a message from the Most High. Just say I am the messenger, please don't shoot. Just say I am the messenger, please don't shoot. I'm just the vessel inside here, please don't shoot. Just say I am the messenger, please don't shoot. My message comes from divine feminine. We balance out the masculine, peace, blessings. I'm trying to understand all true things, not forgetting Rastafari and breast melon. So know your power. We are all divine.
So if you're just tuning in right now, this is the Vital Vibrationz Show with your girl TAANSWORLD. And special guest Teshay Makeda. This is her track Messenger.
Just say I am the messenger, please don't shoot. Just say I am the messenger, please don't shoot. I'm just the vessel inside here, please don't shoot. Just say I am the messenger, please don't shoot. My message comes from divine feminine. We balance all the masculine, peace, blessings. I'm trying to understand all true things, not forgetting Rastafari and Empress Melon. Don't shoot the messenger.
His Majesty is coming now. His Majesty is coming now. Rejoice, rejoice. The wicked men them running now. The wicked men them running now. Rejoice, rejoice. Men make war and cause much pain. But now is the time for Jah to reign. Yeah, yeah, yeah. His Majesty is coming now. His Majesty is coming now. Rejoice, rejoice. His Majesty is
my cup and let it overflow. You fill my cup and let it overflow. Let it overflow with joy. You fill it up and let it overflow. You fill my cup and let it overflow. You fill me up and let me overflow. Let me overflow with joy. When I was a little boy, all I wanna do is sing. So I asked the Father to teach me how to sing, and He grant me a favor, and I took it in. He filled me up and made me whole, made me whole. He filled me up and let me overflow. He filled my cup and let it overflow. He fill me up and let me overflow. Let me overflow with joy. He build me up and let me overflow. He fill my cup and let me overflow. He build me up and let me overflow. Let me overflow with joy. When I was down, and I was blue. Really, really true. I feel like I don't wanna go on. Wanna give up my life. Yeah. But I run to the rock, cry to the rock of my salvation. Yeah. And He take me out from my despair. Grant me a solution. He feel my supplication. Yeah. He build me up and let me overflow. He fill me up and let me overflow. He build me up and let me overflow. Let me overflow with joy. Yeah. Fill me up and let me overflow. He build me up and let me overflow. Fill me up and let me overflow. Let me overflow with joy. Hey Lord, oh Lord, hey Lord, let me overflow with joy, hey, fill me up, hey Lord, you fill me up and let me overflow. You fill me up and let me overflow. You fill me up and let me overflow. Let me overflow with joy.
Let Jah be praised while I pray for my blessings to rise. Oh, listen, the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. The belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Man shall not live by bread alone. And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah, Jah. Man shall not live by bread alone. And I know, but by the words that proceeded from Jah, Jah. The belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Never leave us alone. Can't you see the way is dark and we can make it on our own? I'm kind of happy but I'm mourning. They're looking on but not seeing. They're born with sight and lacking vision. Oh Lord, I pray for their salvation. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and still wanting. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your mercy. Can't you see it's Jah we need? and without him we can't succeed. He's my friend in times of need. Thank you, Jah, 'cause you've revealed the belly full but they're starving. Have a lot and she wants it. Jah, without you we're empty. Fill us up with your love.
Queen Majesty, may I speak to thee? So much I've longed to speak to you alone. Truly I agree, I'm not of your society. I'm not kid, just a minstrel, but my song to you I sing, though just a minstrel. In life we're so far apart.
Things do happen, words can't explain. Beyond the human reasoning, joy mixed with pain. People would spend time just for us to separate. They don't want to see us reach nowhere. Oh girl, and you know I care. Why does it have to be this way? Can't tell you go, can't tell you to stay. Oh, just one of those days. Just one of those days. Am I too humble or ignorant? Things began to find nothing seems important. Oh, my girl had left me and gone. Doesn't want to see her in another room. The essence of her beauty and the charm, the perfume still linger. Oh damn, remember girl, where we coming from. Oh, I'm the one to whom you belong. Oh yeah, girl, you keep me strong. You and you alone, no other one. Why does it have to be this way? Can't tell you to go, can't tell you to stay. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. It's looking to see you at my gate, listening to hear the phone rings by the fireplace. Now somewhere out there is my girl. Now where can I find her in this world? Still not gonna break down, nor beside, even though I'm stressed up, fed up and feeling mad. I just can't do without her. Oh, just still a man got to try. Why does it have to be this way? Can't tell her to go, can't tell her to stay. Just one of those days. Just one of those days. Is this happening for real? Only if you know the vibes what I feel. Still trying to do my best, and I still won't lose my interest. Yeah, Margot, I love you so. Really hurt to see you go. Why does it have to be this way? Can't tell you go, can't tell you stay. days, just one of those days. Oh, dry cry, even tears, even my heart cries, but who cares? Whose fault? No one but myself. Things do happen, words can't explain. Beyond the human reasoning, joy mixed with pain. People would spend time just for us to separate. Oh, they don't want for us to reach nowhere. Oh girl, you know I care. Oh, why does it have to be this way? Can't tell her to go, can't tell her to stay. Oh, just one of those days, just one of those days. Am I too humble or ignorant? Things began to fight, nothing seems important. Oh, my girl now they left me and gone. Should see her with your arms away, you know that's rainbow. The essence of her beauty and the tone.
whistling on you, and it feels so sweet.
So beautiful. Yeah. Got a gift, girl.
So have you.
Let the channel move.
We need to do this more often.
Yeah, I definitely want to do this again with you. This is so much fun. What a beautiful space that you've like dreamed of. Is something you dreamed about.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't dream about this bit though. But this bit is like just
it's like an added
sprinkle on the top.
Sprinkle, don't.
We have like 2 minutes left.
Okay.
It cuts me off. Let's. So let me just find some dub. So this is. I feel like I need to put back on my hoodie for this. Do you see my hoodie?
It's the merch.
Got a big up. Zachary.
Big up, Zach.
Eclectic Productions.
Bad.
Yes, and this one is him with Teflon. Yeah. I don't know if we can do something on this. I believe